Hey everyone, I just wanted to jump on and make a quick video to introduce the outline and course overview for the first course I'm going to be releasing, which is called the Social Media Monetization Base Platform. Now, the idea behind this course is to create and set up the website, which is going to be kind of the centralized base where all the different marketing efforts from different social platforms and everything is going to push users, and any types of funnels that we create or any types of user flows are all going to be directed to this website. The objective is to go ahead and go through all of the different steps to just create this website from start to finish. So I'm assuming that you don't really have any background in websites, website design. There's not going to be any coding involved. Everything is going to be just, clicking, cutting, and pasting. So I guess, minimum requirement would be understanding how to cut and paste. We can cover that in a video, no big deal. But this video, I just want to keep it quick. I just want to give you a quick introduction, introduce the course, all the current outline. It is evolving and changing, but wanted to go over where you can access it, see it. Also encourage you to go ahead and sign up to at least receive notifications when the videos are released. I'm going to be creating just going through the course video by video, creating each video in sequence, and then go ahead and releasing them into the YouTube channel, and then posting links out to all the different social platforms that I have configured for Platform Coach. And ultimately, the goal is to drive you guys back to our website to view the course in the courseware fashion. It's not going to cost anything. This is a free course. And I'm not just, this is not a, hey, he's just trying to, dupe us into buying stuff. Like, that's not the objective. You'll be able to view all the videos for free and view the entire courseware for free on our website. The only thing we're going to require is that you actually create an account so that you can actually log in and track your progress. We're not going to spam you or, use that information other than to help you track your progress in the course. Down the road, the ultimate goal of the Platform Coach is to create a community and an area where people can subscribe to subscriber type of content and join in and maybe even get some more support from me. But that's way down the road, and that's after this course has been released. So I'm going to jump quickly into our website, the social media or the platform.coach website. And this is the social media monetization based platform course. I'm going to go ahead and post a link down below this video, and anywhere I post this, I'll also include a link directly to this, and you'll be able to come to our website and see the video. And so this has the introduction video that I've already released. Some people have seen it, but then this also kind of gives an overview of what the online social media platform idea is, what is the thought process behind it, and basically it boils down to kind of taking control of your online platform, making sure you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, and kind of helping kind of build a well-rounded portfolio of different marketing strategies, ultimately driving everyone back to a website that you own and that you control, and that you're able to optimize to go ahead and sell your products, sell your services, and ultimately monetize your online activity if that's what you're trying to do. So the first course module, so the course is broken down into different modules. Each module is then broken down into an individual lesson, and each lesson has a video and supporting links and supporting content that'll be available in the actual courseware system. So this first module is called Course Requirements Prerequisites. We're just going to talk about the different things you need to have in order to be successful with the course. Internet access, computer requirements, mobile device requirements, workspace configuration. This will just be kind of a setup, a quick module to kind of get you going. We're also going to next be talking about the research and planning phases. This is just kind of get you on track as far as maybe you're not sure 100% on what you want to do, what your name of your business is going to be, what kind of branding, how do you fit in, what would be a good way to focus. This is going to be a quick overview to kind of help you get on track, and we'll include some links to resources that'll help you do some research, and it'll give you some my opinion on what's important in this stage so you can get started and still have an idea of kind of some of the areas you may need to fill in this information later. But I'm a big fan of just getting going and getting things started. So there's very little that we can't undo or change or as we go, and we might as well get things rolling. So the next step is going to be actually setting up the website. And we're going to talk about choosing a domain name, choosing a website hosting company. We're actually going to go through the process of setting up web hosting. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about why I choose WordPress as a kind of a starter platform to get everything going. We're going to go through the WordPress installation. We're going to talk about email addresses and setting those up. And then we have each of these modules is going to end with a checklist. That way you can go ahead and make sure you're checking through these items and getting everything configured as it should be. And then we'll move on to, once we have the website set up, we'll move on to talking about search engine optimization. This is just kind of an introduction, gives you an idea of what it is, what is important, what's not. There's an entire course that we could do on search engine optimization. We're not going to spend too much time on this in this course. We just want to make sure we kind of lay the groundwork so we have an understanding of what we need to keep in mind as we're creating content. So we'll talk a little bit about what is search engine optimization, what are the types of search engine optimization, on page versus off page. We're going to talk about what Google actually cares about in 2019. It's changed quite a bit. A lot of people have this idea of what they were able to do a long time ago, and it's evolving. It's changed quite a bit. We're going to talk about what's important now. We're going to talk about content quality and how we can create quality content that'll actually attract Google and Google search engine rankings, and we'll talk about page speed and why that's important. The next module is going to be social media account creation. This is a very straightforward module. We're just going to go through the process of creating a Facebook page, creating an Instagram profile, creating a Twitter page, creating a YouTube channel, and a checklist for just getting those pages created. We're not each of these lessons really could be broken down into a massive course. So this is just getting it started and making sure you have your name reserved, and then we're going to go through a more in-depth into each of these different social platforms later, but this is just getting the accounts created. The next module is going to talk about social media integration. Okay, we're going to actually talk about how do we integrate some of the social features into our website now that we have the accounts created. So we're going to go through the Facebook integrations, Instagram integrations, Twitter, YouTube, and just go through a checklist of kind of like what are the minimum requirements we need at this point. And then finally, the last module that we're going to talk about is analytics. So in order for us to optimize our platform, we need to be able to track users and what they're doing, where they're coming from, what are they actually doing on our site, how long do they stay, what pages do they see, all that good Big Brother kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about where do we set up an analytics account, what kinds of analytics are we looking for, set up the different tracking codes. We'll talk about, mostly it's going to be focused on Google Analytics, which is going to be our base, and also Facebook Analytics, which will let us track the Facebook and Instagram types of interactions. Then we'll of course end with a checklist, and just to make sure you guys have everything set up correctly. So that's an introduction to the outline that I have set up for this course. Obviously, none of these lessons have videos yet. That's to do. That's on the agenda next. So for you right now, though, what I would recommend is clicking the link that I'm going to include to actually see this, and then click on the register button. What this is going to do is it's going to let you register or sign up for our website. I say our because it's me and my wife is contributing, and I have a few other people that are helping out too. So it's kind of an old habit from working in a larger corporation as well. We always talk about us and we and all these things. Primarily it's just me at the moment. But anyway, so register for the site. Go ahead and create a username, email, password. Promise I won't spam you. Just go ahead and also click subscribe, and that'll add you to our mailing list, and you'll be able to, it'll send you a confirmation. You'll opt into that, and that'll we're going to send a weekly kind of update on the courses, when they're coming out, what's next, as well as some tips and tricks and things that we've got going. So that is just the quick introduction to the course, but I also wanted to just jump into a kind of like, what are we going to have? What is the objective? And so obviously we've talked about how we're going to be choosing a domain name and setting up web hosting and installing WordPress and all these things. But what can we accomplish in the end of this course? What can you expect? And so a funnel is something that may be new to you, or you may be you may already understand the concept. A funnel is basically a path that a user may take. So you may post on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, like I've posted this video, okay? And my objective is to have you guys sign up for the account, and then also opt in to the newsletter. So that's my objective. So I've recommended that you do that in the video. That's a big thing, is just asking is kind of the number one thing. But what I'm going to be doing is actually having you guys land on this base platform page, and then actually clicking this registration, and then registering with this newsletter opt-in as a check mark. So I recommended, hey, please check this box, okay? So what that's going to do is, once you do that, it's actually going to trigger a secondary opt-in email. This is called a double opt-in. And so for newsletters, it's important that you make sure everyone that's signing up is a double opt-in. You don't want to be spamming people. You don't want to just automatically add all your contacts to your email list and start blasting them out. No, you want to make sure that the people that have engaged with your platform, your website, are interested in your services. So I only want to make sure that I'm sending emails to people that have come to the website and are really interested in this course, or interested in starting a business online. They would just, they're really interested in having their own platform. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them, you guys opt in, and then once you've done that, I'll have access to go ahead and send you content that is relevant, okay? And if I send you information that's spammy and it's too much, you'll leave. So that's not what I want. I want to make sure I'm sending really high quality content that's not too frequent, but it's going to go ahead and keep us engaged and help us communicate. So in the end, you will have the ability to do this as well. Now, obviously, you're going to be promoting a different kind of service or a different type of business. You're not necessarily going to be creating a website, how to create websites course. I mean, you could if you wanted to, like, completely take over, make your own version of this and just copy the whole thing. That's fine. You could, but what you could do, let's say you were a fitness professional and you were, trying to build a client list. You're trying to build connections with people on social media. You're creating a fitness course where you're going to actually, have videos that are going to have a weekly workout. So this is exactly what you'll be able to do in the end. Is you'll be able to have, at the end of this course, you'll have a way for yourself to post, information on social media, drive them to your website. They'll be able to register and opt into a newsletter.